I always thought that was kind of like silly. Like one look at the guy and you're like, oh yeah, there's a hard ass for you. Look at that. He's got a Pac-Man tattoo. Hey everyone, how's it going? Noxidar here, and welcome to our next reaction in the One Piece anime, starting today with episode 32. The nice thing about batch recording is that I don't have anything that I need to announce when I get ready to do the next recording, which is just a few minutes to half an hour after the first one. So, without any further ado, let's continue in our journey to Arlong Park. They're just going for it. What did Sanji eat? Did he even fix anything for himself? Oh, I guess he did. He's eating. Yeah, something. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. No, this is our food. No hesitation. Whoa, where'd that come from? I guess that's fair. Oh, right in the throat. Maybe. I love how he claps his sandals. That's really funny that he mentions tattoos. I don't have any tattoos myself, but I know that when I was teaching in Japan, one of the teachers, they had, I kid you not, they had a Pac-Man. They had a Pac-Man tattoo, and they were advised to cover it. And and you know, some of the reasoning is like you don't want to be more closely associated with the Yakuza. And I always thought that was kind of like silly. Like one look at the guy and you're like, oh yeah, there's a hard ass for you. Look at that, he's got a Pac-Man tattoo. It was really interesting the way that it'd be the hottest day in summer and this guy would have a collared shirt just buttoned all the way up to the neck, and he's dying and I'm actually like modestly dressed for the weather. So it's interesting to see that there's that similar correlation here where I guess I didn't expect it.
NAMI は自分の親や村の人を裏切ってアーロン一味に加わったってことか？まあそういうこと。まさに魔女だろ。俺たちはずっと騙されてたってわけだ。
Oh yeah, so unlucky of him. That's interesting. It looked like Zoro caught her expression there, but you know, he's so stubborn in his like mistrust of her. He honestly just wanted to cut their losses when she went off initially with the going merry. And so I wonder if like some of how he feels initially about Nami has colored his opinion. So and this is just me doing like, this is like what people do with books, right? Like they try to predict ahead what's coming. So I want to do a little bit of that here, because if he did in fact catch that glance, he's playing along, and we know that he's capable of doing that. He did that with Luffy several times in Syrup Village. But if he didn't catch it, then his prejudices are still coming through just as strong. I don't know. Like if I were to guess right now, I think he knows, or I think he suspects that Nami's putting on a front, and I don't think he wants to give away what could possibly be an advantage, since he currently finds himself in a disadvantageous position. That's my very ambiguous prediction. Here we go. Okay. I did not expect that. Okay, I actually don't know what's gonna happen. All right. Okay. Whoa. Slow down. Wow, so casual the way they're just talking about him. So it was like running it like a gambit then. Interesting. So he did catch on. Okay. Interesting. I like the way they did that. Wow, that's really cool. They did a total misdirection even on me, and I thought I had seen this. Interesting. What is he planning on ruling though if he destroys it all? Yeah, okay. The one thing that I really like about this interaction with Arlong and the villagers is in the live action, he really just kind of carried himself as someone spurned by society, and that this was almost like a revenge plot for the wrongs that he feels has been inflicted on his people. And while there's a touch of that there, this element seems more like someone who is frustrated by the natural order of things, who's upset by the status quo, they having more enhanced capabilities than the humans that are running this place, seeing their place as being like almost like he wants to be. He aspires to be like the rightful ruler of the East Blue. And I like that dynamic here of showing him basically laying out on no uncertain terms that he will do anything to secure that and to maintain order. He has messed up ideas about what upsets, the balance of peace, and then further goes on to say that, he basically had to purge towns to keep everybody locked in a state of fear. Sometimes when you get like a 30,000-foot view of things, you're moving over areas a lot quicker than you are when you're closer to the ground level, like you are with this anime. Because one of the things that I think is already just a bit criminal is the fact that we didn't get more scenes with Gen, because I think Gen already kind of helps illustrate that distinction and that motivation for Arlong that just was kind of absent, or was rather explained differently in the live action. So this is really, I say interesting a lot, but it is it's interesting. Yeah, see, it makes him look like a toy. Wow. His knees are I knew it. Yep. Like, I'll bet his knees are shaking. Oh, wow. That's what I was thinking. I know we talked about in Syrup Village how I really wish that Usopp was allowed to kind of have his big moment, because it didn't really seem like he did very much to earn his place on the crew. But that's pretty brave. I mean, weak knees aside, like, he pretty much put himself on the map taking that shot at Arlong. I'm trying to think, what did he do in Cocoyashi Village? He told stories and everybody cheered for him at the end. He did say Sanji was a good cook. I guess that's pretty brave. I mean, she was pointing a gun at them. Usopp really got robbed. So if I ever address this when we get closer to season 2 of the live action, that is going to be at the foremost part of my thoughts. I'm like, listen, I'm going to be watching season 2 very critically so that I can pinpoint the moment where people finally put some respect on Usopp's name. I mean, I loved what he brought to the show. I felt like he was such a warm, loving, like, soulful part of the crew, but like everybody else kind of had their moment and he didn't really have a moment. He dropped cannonballs. So that was really satisfying for me to be able to see that. That was Captain Usopp. That's how I felt coming back from Japan. I love the way they use sound in just like quiet moments. I assume that her sister heard that. So that's another kind of departure from the live action, in which like that was kind of played for a mystery as to the nature of her behavior. But here it almost seems like, I mean, she basically shouted it out loud. So Nojiko must know that that's always been her intention. Well, that's going to play things out very, very differently. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Oh no. Dude, they're making great time now. That really worked out in their favor. Holy cow. So Zoro basically took everybody out while injured. Simply because he had nowhere else better to be. What a cool guy. Alright, let's go ahead and get to our next one. Oh, poor guy. Man, they are flying. I mean, is Arlong really one to talk? Yeah, Usopp, you gotta stop talking out loud, dude. What's up with that nest? Okay. Oh no.
ちょっとピンピンしすぎじゃねえのか。いつ現れるんだルフィは。あと5分で来ねえと退屈で死ぬぜ。おお、スーパーな魚だぜ。ドイツか知らねえが、おめえの根性はイーストブルーピカイチっておお、なんだなんだ。
Oh my gosh.
俺ははっちゃん、おめえは見たところ人間か？まあな。海兵かい？それとも客人？客？まあ客な。
Oh yeah, for sure.
ああ、どこ行ったんだ？なんでもよ、鼻の長えよそもんが逃げ回ってるらしくてよ。
Wait a minute. Did Zoro take this shirt, like, from a fishman? Yeah, I didn't see it, but that must be where he got it from.
客だろ。送ってくぜ。ロロのゾロ。何？海賊狩りか。俺の首を取りに来たのか。おっと、そういやおめえの名前を聞いてなかったな。俺か？俺の名前をまた聞いてどうする？はっちゃんだ。また来いよ。妙なやつだ。
Well, that was lucky. Dragging him by his nose. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Shoot each other with explosives. Mm.
こうは考えられねえが、あんたの首を取るためにナミがゾロを侵入させたと。そういや最近ナミの態度はおかしいな。ああ、水に飛び込んだゾロを助けたし。まさか最初からゾロと組んで俺たちを騙していた。裏切りはあの女のお箱だ。
I mean, they did say that.
口を慎むのね。私が裏切り者ですって。今さらあんたたちを裏切るなんて。
約束の金額。
なんで邪魔をするの。もうすぐ全てがうまくいくのに。もうすぐ。
It's amazing how many times in this show so far, saving someone's life looks a lot like just beating the absolute crap out of them.
こうするしかなかった。
ナミてめえ。
おとなしく死んで。
ソップの兄貴がナミの姉貴に。ナミ、疑って悪かったな。お前は俺たちの仲間だ。
私がこの一味に入った理由は一つ。ココヤシ村を買い取るため。
I feel like that's gonna damage the value of it a little bit. Covered in blood.
当然だ。羽の上の約束を破るくらいなら腹切って死ぬ方がマシだ。俺はそういう男だぜ。
ほら、やるんだ牛。
やっぱりあれっすよ。サンジの兄の下痢が効いてるんすよ。
I would also like to point out that in the live action, Nami proving her loyalty was literally just telling Luffy to go away. And he said no. And this one, she's having to stab Usopp, feign loyalty by recapturing Zoro and then letting Zoro escape in secret. It's... And I feel like miscommunication is a huge part of the drama unfolding here, and it's really just interesting to watch. You know, everybody has their own ambitions, and what is it that no plan survives contact with the enemy? And I feel like that is exactly what's going on here. Oh, there it is, the map room.
あの日から8年も耐えてきた。ずっと耐えてきたのに。だからああするより他に。
Oh, right, the sea cow. Like earthquake? Oh. We're falling with style. Oh, I hope you moved out of the way. Nope.
ウソップ、そうだ、こんなとこで油売ってる場合じゃねえ。どうしたんだ。あの野郎、今アーロンで捕まってやがんだ。早く行かねえと殺されちまう。した何。
Oh man.
ウソップの兄貴は死にました。
Man, miscommunication again.
ナミの兄貴に。
Okay. Yeah, I really think a big part of this this episode was just best intentions just sometimes are completely undermined by miscommunication. And how many times have you been in a situation in your life where you can say that exact thing, where you had all the well-meaning intention to see things through if people would just follow along, and then it's completely undone because of some miscommunication, maybe a third party, or maybe the person like misinterpreted how this would be a benefit to both of them, or you know, even to you. So it's very it sometimes is kind of uncomfortable to watch that, because that, you know, that's such a very real thing. And to see it happen on so many different terms here, as it's all sort of kind of just culminating into this thing. I'm so excited. That was episode 33, I believe. Within about, I want to say like 10 or 11 episodes now, until we are finally caught up into brand new territory. Something I'm very much looking forward to. I thank you all for joining me on this adventure, and I look forward to where we go next, which is episode 34, if you've been keeping count with me. I'll see you there. Have a good one. This is Noxidar, out. We'll see ya.